fellow collectors. Today we'll be taking a look at Sketch Edition from DC Multiverse, McFarlane Toys and Page Punchers, DC Direct. These are the Ghost of Krypton. Here we have Brainiac, Ghost of Zod, Superman, and Earth 2 Superman. So here we have the front of the package, and here we have the back. This great artwork. Normally I don't save a box, but I definitely am tempted to save this box because of all this wonderful artwork here. Oh, just lovely. So on the top we have DC. On the bottom we have some words and the code here. On the side it just basically says you bought this item, and it is a limited piece to 4,350 pieces. So let's go ahead and get it on the scale and see how much it weighs. So the Sketch Edition is coming in to 3 pounds, 1.2 ounces. So let's get it off the scale and out of the box.
Hey, open, damn it, open!
Okay, now that we have them out of the box, wow, that definitely looks cool. So it comes with 4 comic books. Here's issue number 1, issue number 2, issue number 3, and issue number 4. It also comes with this card, the front, and the back. And it also comes with this nifty stand for the card. So as you can see the card, I am 1,129. Woohoo! All right. So let's see, which one are we going to start with? Let's start with Brainiac over here. Definitely different looking Brainiac. We see here that weird arm is still going into effect. Has that double bend here in the elbow. That arm rotates around, does T-pose. He has all these little arms attached here. See here? Little arms. He has a little baby hand. And all these tentacles and everything, and this claw hand. Very, very cool. And he has this kind of normal looking hand for our Brainiac. With that double bend there, the weirdo bend. And the ball jointed hand. See it there? Now he still has that weird waist right here. Does pretty good bend back and forward, side to side rotation. Does a great split. Forward and back is also awesome. Does a double bend at the knee, and ankle is on a ball jointed hinge. Now he doesn't have a toe bend, but he is basically the same figure as before, with a little bitty hole here for your stand. If I can get it on there, my goodness. Here, click on. Now, let's bring in the other figures. So here we bring in the normal, quote-unquote, looking Brainiac. We can see here just the only difference is this is the white and black version, just repainted all together. And then we have the platinum Brainiac. Very nice looking figures. Will definitely look cool on the shelf, but I think I'm going to start a art section here because I'm running out of room. Just the normal looking figures. I'm going to have to start putting all these sketch editions all on one shelf and have them all standing up together. So now let's move a Brainiac out and we'll start looking at General Zod here. And now we see the Zod here is definitely cool looking too. Love that face sculpt as always, the Ghost of Zod. Definitely a cool looking sculpt. Still has all the details from the prior version, just a different color. Once again, T-pose. He has a bicep swivel, double bend in the elbow, wrist on a ball jointed hinge. Head that looks up pretty good, down, right, and left, no problem. Has this ab crunch here. A little bit of a swivel at the waist. Pretty good split. Forward and back. Double bend in the knee. Ankle on a ball jointed hinge. Goes forward and back and has a toe bend. So very cool looking sketch edition. So now we'll go ahead and straighten him up a little bit and bring in the more natural looking Zod. You can consider this natural looking. And this one is glow in the dark. This one's not. So very cool looking rendition. Updated for the line. Let's get this one out the way now. Next, we'll go ahead and look at Superman of Earth 2. So he still retains a light cape. Now this one's white, while the other one was like more of a light blue. Cool, still has that big S here. Just like Superman in the back, just a little bit different on the S. So it's nice that they didn't use the same S for Superman and for Superman. You see the cape can wrap around him fairly well. Now he has the gap guard here. Pretty good T-pose. Bicep swivel. Double bend in the elbow. Wrist on a ball jointed hinge. Can look up, down, right and left, no problems. Has a good ab crunch. Forward and back. Swivels on the top and the middle. Pretty good split. Forward and back. Double bend in the knee. Ankle on this ball jointed double peg here is just this big old foot. Just gets me. Him and Superman have that big old foot. Now here has a toe bend. And if you look, he has the hollow boot with a peg hole. Now, get to the Superman of Earth 2. Bring this one up and bring in this version. I still love this version. It's great coloring and everything. The armor that they use. I didn't get the platinum version. Never could find it out in the wild, and I'm not paying those scalper prices. No way. Definitely cool looking edition. Like I say, I love the blue, the white, and the red. Definitely sets this figure off. Alrighty. Now let's move on to Superman. Yeah, Superman here. Now Superman has a black cape. I think it's cool they did a cloth cape on these page punchers. Very, very nice. Now he doesn't come with the armor that the Superman did. Which is, I kind of like it. I have the armor version, you know, and it's cool and all, but yeah. So, you can see it. Yeah, he also has the gap guard. Nice T-pose. Bicep swivel. Double bend in the elbow. Wrist on a peg. Ball jointed hinge. Looks up, down, right, and left. No problems. Pretty good ab crunch. Forward and back. Swivels at that ab crunch and at the waist. Pretty good split. Forward and back. Double bend in the knee. And you'll notice there's a little bit of a discoloration here. I don't know what that is. A little bit of hair from the cape, but I don't know what that's from. It's kind of weird. And he also has double pegged ball jointed hinge here for the ankle and toe bend with a hollow boot and peg holes. So yeah, it's very cool to get these figures in, and like I say, it's definitely nice. And I think I probably will have to start a line shelf, because I have the glow-in-the-dark shelf, so why not, right? Now, here is the Superman with the armor. As I have him on the shelf, you'll see him here. So it's a great, great set if you get a chance to pick it up. I would recommend it if you were a Superman fan, and if you like the storyline, and just like the line sketch arts as well. So remember to shop around, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.